Yes, it is.
User joined your channel.
User.
Evening, fellow users.
Mr. Ollie.
Hello.
Hello.
So I've been playing with those lag adjustments and stuff, like over MP, and I didn't know this before, but you can go to, like, when you're on multiplayer, you can go to the pilot list and select different parameters, and it'll tell you how many milliseconds of lag between you and another player is. I find it interesting that the lag between Sonny and I is right now 543 milliseconds, so 0.54 seconds. Ozzy is like 3,344, so he's 3 seconds behind me. His lag is 3 seconds, 3.3 seconds. Stewart's lag is 23.4 seconds.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, the interesting thing is that's why you're always like, no, I'm right on your tail. Well, no, I see you someplace else. That's because we're 23 seconds different in the game. Interesting.
What server are you on?
One?
Which server? MP server?
One?
So am I.
Where am I? I'm only 0.55, what is it, seconds from Sunny. And about 10 from you.
It's cool because with my doors open and sitting in the cockpit, I can look to my left and see Oswald, and I can look to my right and see Stewart. That's cool.
Hey.
Well, we got like 1.5 feet of snow from Friday until early this morning.
Nope, we didn't out. Nada.
2 millimeter.
What a disaster. If it hadn't been for a friend of mine, a neighbor that basically has a bobcat that he drug out and moved all the snow around and where everybody parks their cars so we could actually get out, because otherwise I'd still be shoveling. So wet and heavy the snowblower wouldn't even touch it.
So it's not good snow then.
Nope, and now it's going to get like, tonight I think it's supposed to be 13, 14 degrees below zero Fahrenheit.
So it's going to go solid.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we've not had any snow yet. It's supposed to snow this week at some point, but I'm not sure when. Right, I'm going to start my video.
Roger that.
We're live on Facebook.
Ooh, yay! Well, let's get lined up. I'll give you a brief.
Right, I'm on the runway.
Initially, we're going to hold runway vector here, which I'm making it about 202 degrees on heading bud. We'll adjust it as we get up there. We're going to follow the coast around clockwise. That means to our right from where we are here. Cool stuff. I hope you guys got the Mr. Ollie's fabulous scenery, because I had the original orthographic stuff that came from quite some time ago. I don't remember where we got that, Stuart. You?
Can't remember, it's been a while.
Anyway, I updated that, and wow, this stuff's way better, bro. But I haven't seen any flocks of birds, so.
Those looking things are annoying though.
We're to climb at 900 feet per minute to an altitude of 3,000 feet so we can see all the good stuff. Target speed is 130 knots indicated, please.
Weather? Time?
I'm running live weather. Time is going to be what time is it now? It's going to be 16:17 UTC.
17 adjusting. Adjusted.
Man, I haven't got my There we go. Who's not ready?
Well,
I saw Porky earlier, but I don't see him now. Okay, here we go.
right back.
What was that time again?
16:17 UTC.
Yep. 16:18 UTC now.
Maybe pres-
I'm trying to time this so that we get there just about the time the runway lights come. Whoa, got my whole rudder all mucked up there. Dang.
Climbing at 900.
Yep. Well, I will be in a minute. I ain't got things leveled out yet.
Okay.
We're only going to 3,000 feet, so. We do see smoke, right?
I see smoke.
Okay.
Yellow smoke.
Yeah, I figured out why you guys weren't. It's because I made changes to the set file on some of the warbirds in particular, and since I couldn't upload them, I just loaded them to. Anyway, you guys didn't get the updates, so I'll fix that for the next flight. Give everybody a heads up. I'm in through 1,700 feet on my way to 3,000.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Turbulence?
Yeah.
Sweet. I like that. Frame rates are nice too. Yeah, we get around, actually it's behind us now, but when we get around the other side of the island, there's like a metropolitan area with great big multi-story, I think it's a hotel, basically, but I mean, it really looks good in the ortho scenery, man. Going at 3,000 feet. Present heading is, I'm just following the coast. Present heading is about 238.
That way.
That way, yeah, that way.
Should the speed voodoo?
Should be 130 knots.
You sure?
It says I'm going 130 knots. See, my ground speed's 123.
Don't see anyone else behind me though. See you in front.
Let's check the magic oracle. Let's check the...
I'm running
Oh, there we go.
150 knots
Yeah.
indicated.
They're there. Ah, there they are. Now I see them.
Running 160 knots indicated and can hardly follow.
What the hell is that all about?
Yeah, I'm doing 160 to catch up as well.
150 ground speed.
You refresh the weather.
Yeah, it's saying about a maximum 140.
Sucks. Alright, bring her down. That's gonna speed things up. What's going on?
Different ways of crosswind or
I
headwind.
don't know if we're running live weather. That shouldn't be happening. Well, I see you guys are catching up now, so let's see what happens when you actually get here. Man, the roads in this part of the world are so cool. Just so real. It just looks great. Okay, I got you right beside me, Ozzy.
I'm ready for the Legion.
Yeah, you're on my, wow, I changed my lag settings and
I changed mine to 23 seconds plus.
I think it's working for the first time ever.
It's what?
It's working. I mean, I actually see Stuart like right behind me. Well, not right behind me, but
On your 5 o'clock.
yep. What's your speed, sir?
Me? Ground speed of 125, air speed 1, just shy of 135.
Okay, so we're back in the realm of reality.
Well,
So what do you do when you go to lag correction settings?
What I want, I just found like a, there's a little thing that says I am, and if you pull up your multiplayer, the pilot list,
Yeah, I've got that.
and then there's a thing, a little tab there to the right side of self view that says I am.
Yeah, I've clicked on that and I've seen the...
It should tell you what the lag settings are. I just noticed huge discrepancies, like Stewart's 23 seconds behind me. I don't think there's that much correction. Well, then, anyway, you go to F10, go to multiplayer, and go to the lag settings, and jerk them around until they... I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen, like what Stuart says, he's on my 6, you know, and I'm like, yeah, but you're like 2 miles behind me. That's because he's 23 seconds behind me. So I tried to adjust that. I don't know that it's perfect, but it's way better than it has been.
Well, I set mine to plus 23.
What an entrance.
What?
Ollie comes sweeping in at the rear with his commander.
Yeah, well, I lost you all for a second playing with that.
Following up the coast here in a clockwise manner.
There's a program on PBS America all about the livery, the one I'm flying, Bob Hooper. It's Harrison Ford introduces him about his flying career. Because he used to fly the Commando in shows and stuff.
Didn't he start as a test pilot though?
Yeah, I think it was in Second World War as well. But I think he used to do all sorts of tricks with it, didn't he? He used to land it on one wheel and stuff. Also had a suit on, I think. Anyway, next week a new series drops on Apple TV, Masters of the Air, all about the Americans in the Second World War and the bombers.
I don't have Apple TV.
I don't, but I can still watch it.
I know what it's like living in a live volcano.
Sorry, say that again.
But I wonder what it's like living in a live volcano here. One that's overdue in an option by a long way.
Yellowstone, when that pops, everybody's gone. That'll take everybody out on the planet eventually.
Well, maybe. BC9.
This is cool. Learning how to make that lag stuff work.
It only works this week. May not work next week.
You shut up.
No.
No, me.
Who's way ahead?
Not me.
Okay.
Quarky.
I have quite successfully tried to slow down.
How are we finding the speed? More reasonable now, or?
It's fine.
Ah, okay.
It's fine for me. I can go a lot faster than this, but some of the others won't.
So how fast are you going?
I told you, just between school 135 indicated.
Oswald,
Still
what do you,
require flaps.
Oswald, what do you got?
130 indicated with very low throttle and 2100 RPM.
Yeah, my ground speed's gone up to 150 knots.
Isn't it aware that there are so many mountains in Gran Canaria?
I think the whole thing is basically a volcano. All these islands.
It's just a big volcano. I can't remember if it's Gran Canaria or Tenerife, but one of them's due to fall apart and fall into the sea and cause a massive tsunami.
So your snow voodoo, is that all the time for winter, or is it just comes and goes?
We haven't. Usually, we haven't had this kind of snow in decades. I mean, last year was like, I think we got. I never even got the snowblower out. I mean, we never got enough to even worry about.
Yeah, well, we just had 2 months of rain, with 2 days when it didn't rain.
No snow yet.
We had a bit in November, didn't we?
You can have all of this shit. It's unbelievable. I should put a couple of pictures up on the forum. It's like, it started, well, actually started Thursday night, and it was coming down at 2 inches an hour. It was highly variable. I mean, even places around the metropolitan area where I live is like some people got 8 or 9 inches. Chicago says they got creamed, but they got like, I don't know, less than a foot. We're at like 1.5 feet. I'd be really surprised if it's not a record.
Yeah, we just have bad years every now and again. When I was born, they wouldn't let us go home from the hospital for a month.
Ah.
And my mum didn't get the pram out until Easter because it would just pack ice outside the house.
I hope you guys' scenery looks as good as mine does, because I flew this with the stuff that we had before, which was, ortho photo scenery, but it wasn't as good as this.
That's pretty good.
It's great.
There was a scenery package with objects and extra things. Don't know if that's still working.
You remember the first time, I think it was your flight, Stuart, that brought us here, and we got the scenery, and there were flocks of birds, the huge flocks of birds in places. I came back here later and was flying and ran into some, and they crashed me.
That's what happens when you hit bounce.
Yeah, last week I thought I could see birds in the distance, and it wasn't. When it turned out it was dust on my monitor screen.
Yeah. These were you could see the wings flapping and all that stuff, man. Watch this little peaky thing here on our right.
I'm not. I don't. Oh no, I'm not. Where is Flash tonight?
Flash? There's no fun. We can't taunt him if he's not here. Ooh, little turbulence there.
He's remember lying dead somewhere in Canada trying to land a helicopter.
Oh, burn! That would suck.
But turbulence there. A lot of turbulence. Ooh. Voodoo, he's just lagging way behind.
That's weird. I'm not sure how this works. Stand by. Am I back?
Yeah. Get back. Here's the volcanic stacks here below us.
I can't believe people build right up to the, to the cone.
Right on the side of it.
Yeah.
It's only a vent, it's not the main volcano. The main volcano is the big bit in the middle of the island.
Yeah, there was a good series on last year on TV, and this team of one's a scientific volcanologist and goes chasing around the world to film volcanoes. And I think it was one of the these islands where he came to try and help. They're destroying people's houses and everything.
Yeah, volcanoes do that.
Whoa, Vesuvius.
But they were trying to sort of put remote cameras on top of mountains where the volcanoes were to try and do like remote monitoring and stuff. They were very dodgy putting the actual these cameras up because they were getting bombarded by massive rocks and stuff. The ones in Africa are quite dodgy because they let off poisonous gases and pollute all the lakes, and kill people and the fish and stuff.
Well, not very friendly things, volcanoes.
Yeah, probably not sacrificing enough virgins.
They can't find any.
A little stack down there.
Well, you've got your share in Scotland, haven't you? In Edinburgh Castle and in Stirling as well.
There's one just up the water, just outside my lock. In the water. Oh, there's a creek. It's a volcano. Or it was a volcano. It's all that's left of the volcano.
So what does Craig mean in Scottish?
Butt
Just-
crack.
No, not butt crack, no.
I was just kidding. You know.
It's a hill.
That's my name. Or my middle name.
Ollie, have you been successful to get rid of the yellow-blue gliders?
To be honest, I haven't really done much apart from cover the scenery. I need to properly uninstall everything and put it back on from scratch. But,
Yeah, something's mucked up beyond repair, mate.
because it ain't curing itself. And, the only trouble is I'm a bit reluctant to take it all off because I lose all them little tweaks I've made, you know.
One of those little tweaks you've made is what's causing your problem. I'd almost bet on it.
Yeah.
Well, I hadn't done anything when it went. I hadn't done anything different. I hadn't upgraded the nightly bills or anything for ages.
Check out that hotel below us.
Don't think it's really like that.
You don't?
No.
Which hotel we're looking at?
The great big giant tall one.
Smoke on.
Light stick. Was that Mav that used to call them light sticks?
Aye.
Oh, Maverick.
Getting turbulence again.
Clouds and thermals all around.
Yeah, looks like a hotel to me, man.
Yeah, but I don't think it's really like that.
Nah, I'll have to go look it up.
Or a bank.
Or a bank.
Anyway, probably a magnificent view from the upper stories.
There is nothing that size on Google Maps.
The Google Maps is not up to date.
It'll be OS
It's a museum according to Google Maps, so it's not that bloody size. Yeah, I've been looking at Google Maps, I've lost sight. Where the hell? Oh, you're over there, right.
Yeah, Las Palmas de Gran Canaria. I don't know what it is.
That's the name of the island.
Oh, look.
It's the town of Las Palmas in the Gran Canaria. That's basically what it means. I'm getting lots of turbulence on this side of the island.
Getting to the starting point again.
Yep. Well, this is the airport we took off from. We will not be landing here.
Probably don't want this either.
You know, that BF 108 was supposed to be Willie Messerschmitt's prelude to the BF 109, to the Messerschmitt 109. And I never saw the connection before until I watched like Years in Flyby, that one in Flyby, Oswald, and it definitely has some scary lines.
Yeah, but they're still going now.
Yeah.
Because there's a famous German fighter pilot from Second World War. And he's about 100, whatever, and he still flies. I think he flies with somebody else, but he flies in one of them. But they must have a different engine to the Messerschmitt 109 because the
Oh, absolutely.
the Daimler blend in the 109 was upside down V6, and it's very needs a lot of work to keep it going. It's about one person knows how to rebuild them and stuff.
Yeah, it was the power plant in the 108's a completely different beast.
I see pictures of the one with the livery that I have taken, which must be still around.
Because most of the 109, what you see at air shows, they're actually Boschians or Boschians, and they've got Merlin engines in them.
User?
There. My present heading is 172 degrees We're going to hold this heading out over the water until we come on the heading to our destination airport, midpoint airport, which is Golf Charlie Lima Bravo. About 5 or 6 minutes out.
Going to turbulence again.
'Cause in the UK, because of the film The Battle of Britain, they did a load of them Bouchons up from Spain, which now sort of fly around done as meant to be imitation 109s. Can you say that heading again, Dodo?
Say again?
Can you say the heading you were taking?
I still didn't get you.
You said, I think you said the heading was going to be 172.
No, the heading will be for the runway that we're landing at. Oh no, my present heading.
You gave us an heading to follow to take us where we're going. And I've seemed to be
Yeah,
diverted from...
I'm at a true heading of 172 degrees.
But I presume the heading changes along the coastline.
Yeah, we're breaking that rule now. We're going to go out over the water a little bit because we got to line up with this. And this runway is pretty short, guys, so don't come in hot blazing.
I've got a speed brake.
Yeah, Stuart's got all the good stuff. That's actually that's like a fighter.
Few windmills down there.
Slowing speed to 120 knots. Maintain 3,000 feet. 172 heading. Mark. Give you the command or give you the mark at we're going to turn right to heading 248. Should be able to spot the runway. Mark, turning right, 248. I'm now descending at 900 feet per minute. Oh, no, I'm not. Stay at 3,000 feet. Oops. Sorry about that.
Is that the runway on the coast there? No?
Should be.
Right, okay.
We're about 4 minutes out, 7.4 nautical miles. I'm going to adjust my course to the left here a little bit.
sight.
Now turn right. Begin your descent, please. Anybody not got the runway sighted?
I got it.
I haven't.
Follow me. You'll see it in a minute.
Oh, it's the right runway.
Oops, maybe I'm looking at the wrong runway. No, there it is.
Get down, up down.
Oh, you mean this tiny little runway down there?
Say
Yep.
again?
This tiny little runway down there.
Yeah, that one.
Better get rid of speed and altitude.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh,
Oops.
somebody.
Turning right. Park up by the buildings. You can park up anywhere here. Use the helipads.
Is that typhoon we've got? I don't know.
What?
Somebody's trying to be pushing the hover taxi in.
Bumpily down and safe.
wings are touching. It's alright. It's fine.
Well, it was kind of cool.
It'll be a wing. Kill Sunny.
Sorry.
That's what I was talking about. You know, roll that prop pitch back, buddy. There you go. Don't forget to crank it back up when you want to take off, though, because we're going to do, when we leave here, it's too short of a runway to all line up and then get off the thing, so we're going to go out here to our...
I crashed into the R400. I have to respawn. Does anybody want to rescue me?
I don't think we
What's
can.
the airfield called?
Why is your tummy hurt? Oh, from
What's the
landing.
airfield called?
The wings sliced to it.
It's
me.
Golf Charlie Lima Bravo, GCLB.
I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back.
Me too. I'll be back. Holy crap.
Back on comms.
Welcome back.
Ta.
You know, after last week, I actually had bad dreams about... Oh, they weren't really bad. I just had, like, repetitive dreams about trying to hook up with... Like when I was trying to grab both of those helicopters. It's like... went on for hours.
Oh dear. No, mate, we'll do it again someday, and you can show me how well you've been prepared for it.
Oh god. I gotta get me some fancier stuff to fly helicopters with. That's just the way it is.
Well, fancy stuff to fly helicopters with costs a lot of money.
Yep, I know. Trying to figure out what my finances are going to look like now that we're minus my wife's income. So I don't know what I think I'm getting it figured out. So
Some extra money shoveling snow.
oh god, dude, I'm a wreck. I don't know how many tons of snow I've moved in the last 48 hours, but it's a lot, and I'll be doing it again tomorrow because it's snowing now. I think I laid in a bunch of chow on, like, what day was that? Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday? Again, we're going to do this departing from this airport in a different way. We'll do a rolling takeoffs. There's not enough room for us to get all lined up on the runway, so I'm just going to line us up like on this. Well, just follow me. We'll line up and then we'll just turn the corner and go after we get all assembled. Sorry, girl.
Well, I was trying to go around her. I didn't go through Sunny.
Just go ahead and smack her with your wing. She doesn't mind. She's a good sport.
Don't hurt her tummy.
Yeah, how come your tummy hurts, girl? My brother and his wife got COVID last week, so... Again. Okay, the routine here is we're going to hold a runway heading until we hit, there's a big we're going to climb at 900 feet per minute because we're going to 10,000 feet. We're going to another island. We want to get up there and get the time advantage. Hold runway heading and follow the coast basically until we run into this big old wind farm, and then we will turn to GPS FMS heading, which is going to be westish, and I will give that to you as we go. Anybody not ready?
Ready.
Ah, what the hell's going on?
Big
Okay.
crosswind, that's what's going on.
Oh, shit.
Splash!
That's hilarious.
I thought so. I take it you did not survive that.
Say again?
Did you get off the ground, no? Did you get in the air?
No, I'm in the water. I've hit replay.
I got in there.
So we go ahead and you catch us?
I'll catch up. Go 130 knots.
I'm orbiting.
You can do that too.
And at the wind park westish.
Put your smoke on. Where is I can own you in the air.
Ah, good.
I see you.
Hey.
Voodoo's on the smoke again.
It's yellow smoke, man.
Go on, see a glider. What the hell is that? PC9M, not ours.
Okay, where are you guys? Oh, you're
I'm
still.
behind you.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Woohoo! Look at this. We're used to flight leader effing up everything. Watch me for the turn left. GPS FMS 283 continually climbing at 900 feet per minute. Try to hit 130 knots. If you can't, sing out. We'll slow down. Mark, turning left. 283 GPS FMS 283. Keep climbing because we're gonna go over some significant terrain here. It's beautiful, but it will kill you.
What's the waypoint name?
Waypoint name is Golf Charlie Tacos Sierra.
Okay.
I know what you're doing. You're laying that in your waypoints so that when I crash, you can take
Yep.
over.
You guessed it.
Clever boy. GPS FMS 281. I'm climbing through 2,300 feet on my way to 10,000. And
Still
there
130 knots.
Yes, sir. Just refreshed it. Wow, does this look nice? I love all the erosion off the top of these hills. Oswald, it's like being stalked by a Messerschmitt.
A very peaceful one.
Oh yeah, because you're a peaceful kind of guy. Like the BF-109 G6. Someday I'll have to get it released because it's the bomb. It's got a whole mess of liveries with it. I don't know. Don't seem to be able to get anything done. Yeah, we do have one hell of a crosswind. I believe how much my aircraft is grabbing trying to stay on heading. Climbing through 4,700 feet on my way to 10,000.
What's the GPS FMS?
GPS FMS is 280, sir.
Why is mine saying 300?
I don't know. Golf Charlie Tacos Sierra.
Nope, it's not letting me do that one.
And if you can, look behind you because there's Tango. No, tacos. You probably don't have. Do you have tacos where you guys are?
Nah, not the way you used to.
Only in cinema.
Really? I do like eating. It beats starving all the heck.
Do you prefer eating to dancing?
Would I prefer eating to dancing?
Taco to tango.
Oh no, I probably prefer the tango.
Tangoing after eating taco is probably not a wise idea.
Okay. Yeah.
Tango your national drink now in America.
Tango? I don't think so.
Tins in it, the UK. But it's the same colour as your ex-president.
Orange. myself in trouble the other day by calling him der Trumpenführer. Although the guy we got, yeah, you can have him too. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Are you all flying into clouds, or is it just me?
Oh yeah, there's some clouds. There's some little fluffy ones up here. We'll get above them though.
There's hardly any clouds.
On live weather?
Live weather.
Would depend on where your settings are, I guess. Cloud density, etc., etc., etc.
It depends on what the weather machine does.
Passing through 7,005 on my way to 10,000 feet. GPS FMS 279er. 130 knots indicator. Ground speed seems to be a D139er. Try to glance behind you and over your shoulder and look at some of the scenery, because this stuff is top notch, kids. Looking behind me at you guys, cool stuff. Can't wait to get that HDR stuff working. Is that pretty stable now, Stu, or not really?
Oh, it can vary. It can vary at different airports as well. It's best to try somewhere where there's nothing around about you to get it all set up, and then try moving to more dense populated areas.
Is it in the F10 menus now, or is it still
No,
doing
it has to be activated by command line.
Roger that.
It's a runtime thing. It's got to be activated at runtime. But it will screw with your settings.
You mean like rendering options and all that?
All the rendering options will be reset to suit it, and it'll erase all your multiplayer settings as well, and your screen resolutions and full screen tick boxes and all that. It resets everything.
I'll just wait. I'll end up like Craig. I'll end up all effed up, you know. Hey, you guys are all gliders. Really nice looking gliders, but...
Yeah, well, I've changed to the PC 9M, and there's only like two I can see.
The HDR stuff is going to add a new dimension to it, but it's not ready for full-time use yet.
Oh, I get it, but I mean, it's just so exciting on top of the orthographic scenery and then those effects and stuff. I mean, that picture that won the screenshot of the month was from, damn it, I forgot his name.
Cyber Gamer.
Yeah. And dude, that was just awesome. I mean, I'm like, and the pictures that you put up of like recreating photographs and stuff, it's like, holy shit, it looks real.
Well, the Sea King left all the adaptations in the Sea King in the public release. So you can use it. The only issue I've got left with the lighting issues in that HDR stuff is you can't dim the panel lighting yet. It doesn't obey any of the commands, so it's always on. It's not a big deal, like, but it's
Well, I'm sure that stuff will get fixed down the road in a nightly release.
Is it possible that the nightly has a problem with running from no photo scenery to photo scenery?
I'm not sure what you're asking.
I had a flight the other day from Vienna to London Heathrow, and between Brussels, on the channel, over the channel, suddenly twice the whole flight gear crashed, and mainland on continent, European continent, I have no photo scenery. On the UK, I have.
Yeah, you got at the moment you got to install it yourself. So if you haven't got a package in set up, you'll just get the standard, whatever there is there. But the problem is, if you covered the whole planet, you would need a very big hard disk.
Sorry about that, you guys.
No, you're not.
Overshot target altitude 10,000 feet, leveling at 10,000 now, 130 knots. GPS FMS 277 now. We're being blown off course.
So what's this new thing you're talking about?
HDR?
Yeah, what's that?
It's
It's
that.
it's the next level of rendering engine. It adds on top of what the compositor does, and it works with the compositor. So it gives real-time lighting in a better way, more advanced way than what it does at the minute.
What do the letters stand for, HDR?
High definition rendering.
Something like that.
Okay.
I found that my frame rates are actually better when I'm using it as well.
So is that rendering the scenery or rendering the aircraft?
Everything. It renders
It's
everything.
finally. It seems like we finally stopped using the dependence on OpenGL stuff and starting to use shaders and that stuff.
I put up a video with a Gazelle done in HDR a few weeks ago on our forums. Watch that. It's got a glitch in it because it was in the earlier version of HDR and what I'm using now, but it shows you that you can see a vast difference in the way everything's lit.
So I show you just off my starboard wing, Stuart.
That would be correct.
Oh, I love this lag stuff, man. I wish I'd have figured this out sooner. This is awesome.
Remember I said mine is built much. The HDR stuff doesn't work with every aircraft, so you have to convert these last prop the text, rotor blade the text, and such like in the lights. I've got a conversion kit just about ready for doing the lights for that the exterior as well, and it'll
Yeah,
work.
it stops.
It'll work with composite all the way it is as well. So it's the first lighting kit that does every lighting mode that FlightNight can offer.
Woo! Alright, I gotta leave the keyboard for a minute, find out who's beating on my gear. I'll be right back. I'm back.
Welcome back.
It was the neighbor that had the bobcat. Was out there till like 10 o'clock last night, scooping out snow, and he says, Frank told me, come over, you had a question for me. I said, I do have a question, and I handed him an envelope with $100 in it. He goes, oh, I can't take that. And I go, fuck you, I got shit to do. Click.
Fair enough.
Dude, if he hadn't moved all that snow, I mean, we're talking tons of snow, man. I would be screwed. I don't know where I would put it. I mean, he stacked it up in my spare parking space out there. I got a gravel parking area. He stacked, God, I suppose the stack is,
That'll still be there in May.
Oh hell yeah. I used to air condition the house in July. If he hadn't done that, I'd be screwed.
Global warming for you.
Yeah.
It's climate change, bro. It's
Yeah,
climate change.
It's
Whatever.
climate change, and it happens every few million years in nature anyway, a few thousand years.
I think it happens more than that. It's been happening since the Earth was
As
made.
the question goes, well, the planet is heating up. Yes, okay, but from what date are you measuring it?
Yeah, and what do you blame it on? Because I don't think they really got it figured out. I think they're making it up.
We're 6 degrees colder than it was during the time of the Romans. So, when do you start measuring it?
Once
I
went
think they
to a
just make it up.
Once went to a conference, and this guy was doing a talk. And he's saying if you do the planet's history as a height of a skyscraper, the time the humans have been on the planet is only like the thickness of a layer of paint on the roof.
Yeah, if it's like a 24-hour clock, humans showed up here like what, 2 or 3 minutes to midnight.
Seconds.
It's gonna do what it's gonna do.
The temperature's been changing up and down and up and down and up and down for the past couple of thousand years that we know about. Anyway.
It just seems like human beings in the last 20 years have decided that we got to go Chicken Little on everything. You know, oh my God. I go, calm down. Let's take a look at this instead of denying it or going crazy about it. Let's figure out what's going on.
Well,
What's going on?
not in the near, not that far back, we've had many winters because of volcanoes of all things.
Yeah.
There was one of these dig programs on the last week or the week before, and this village disappeared in the Middle Ages because a volcano went in somewhere up in Iceland, and it just killed all the crops off, and they starved to death and disappeared.
That's the end
And they
of that.
found the glass beads in the soil from Iceland.
Hey, I'm going to descend at minus 900 feet per minute. We're going down to 4,000 feet. Minus 900 feet per minute to 4,000 feet. My mark. Stand by. Maintain GPS FMS 272 and 130 knots, please. Thank you. Mark. descending at minus 900 FPM to an altitude of 4,000 feet. Also, our final destination, our final waypoint here is, what is it? Oh, Golf Charlie X-Ray Oscar. And the autopilot's going to try to take us to, I think it's going to try to take us to the left, but we're going to turn to the right. So just be aware of that and follow me. What kind of jet is that?
It's Rafale.
Oh! Oh, dude, it's dude. That's another airplane I gotta release is the Rafale. Someday. Got so much cool shit sitting on my computer. It's like, God, I gotta finish this stuff. But my head's up my butt, so.
Well, FGR2 is nearly there.
Ooh, dude, I'm so stoked about that. That's awesome. Awesome aircraft. That's an awesome model and everything. That's gonna be hot shit.
That's gonna be one of our best.
Amen. I thoroughly enjoyed animating that. Did you have to fix much?
There was a couple of glitches with gear animations and whatnot, but we fixed it all out. Alex is just going around all the cockpit stuff, making sure that's all working. It's pretty much nearly done.
Spectaculicious. You guys see this new FGR2, you're gonna freak the fuck out. Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
I got a historic plane magazine before Christmas, and one of the prizes in it was in England there's a Phantom simulator.
I've seen that, yeah.
Which they got for after the Falklands for training the pilots who were defending the Falklands. There's a prize if you win to have a ride in it.
Dude, with these lag settings set, this is so much easier to do video from other people's perspective while I'm playing the flight leader gig. This is game changing. Temperatures dropping, the winds all picking up and stuff, and everything's starting to creak and groan and pop and snap. So all that wet snow starts to freeze. I mean, not freeze, it's becoming sub-zero shit.
We're due snow in the middle of the week, but I don't think it'll come too much.
Yeah, I think we're only supposed to get like precipitation here in the next few days. Is only supposed to be like less than 3 inches over the next thing, which is I can do that with a broom. But especially when it's sub-zero, it's like, God, dude, we haven't had this kind of weather. I mean, we can, but I still think what happened Thursday, Friday, and last night was a record snowfall. I don't think I've ever tried to pick up that much snow. Not in my adult life.
I've never seen much snow anyway.
Aw, I can send you some of mine.
Okay.
Send you all of mine.
Okay.
Sierra
Where
Airport?
does it come from? Does it come off the lakes or does it come down from Canada?
This bunch came as like I don't know whether it's a high or low pressure area, but it came out of Kansas from the southwest. And Chicago didn't get shit, really. They were all whining, but they do. Wow, this is cool, dudes. See the airport?
Yeah, big thing below us.
Roger that. Okay, it's going to try to turn left to our next destination. We're going to turn right and then get back on the coast again, and I'll call out as I see it.
Why are there black lines at the side of the runway?
The black lines?
Black lines at the side of the runway.
Yeah, I blame Mr. Ollie for that.
I had it in the other airport too, only with the nightly, not with the last stable version.
It's a thing. It's something to do with ortho scenery. Okay, watch me. It's going to try to turn.
What you talking about at the airfield? What
Just
black lines?
Black lines at the edges of the runway.
Yeah, big black heavy lines.
I think that's because of the transition between the ortho and the airfield model. It's a rendering issue.
I don't have that on mine.
It's nominal.
Do you have your landmass set to maximum in your rendering options? Uru?
Yeah, I'm below 4,000 feet. Sorry. Turning right. We're going to go back to the coast. And back to 4,000 feet. Maintain 130 knots. Current heading is, I don't know. I'm playing with it.
That way.
Oh, friends. Back on the coast, boys, girls, FGUK'ers. Get on the coast, you FGUK'er.
I had to do an in-air refueling.
Magic refuel.
Very magic. Took up some yellow smoke and made it to fuel.
Yellow smoke. Another big ass wind farm.
Well, oh, sudden turbulence.
Four 4,000 feet, 130 knots indicated on the button. Presently heading up the coast. My present heading here is heading about 47. Is right, the light should come on just about the time we get to where we're going. There's also some weird, I need an opinion on what these, it's like some of these roadways, but you'll see one right ahead of us now. It's got like a big solid structure that lifts it up off of the terrain. Is that like somebody's working on it, or?
I don't know what you're looking at.
You'll see it just directly ahead of us, slightly to our left. It's a big, like the roadway is elevated on a solid green structure. For me, anyway.
Oh, the green structure is the way the renderer, when they create the terrain, fills in the gap. And the terrain doesn't quite match the data of the road, so you get that.
It's like airfields, isn't it, when the runway's stuck up in the air and it puts like cliffs down the sides.
Yeah.
I'm getting a good look at it on video right now. Target destination is Golf X-Ray, Golf Charlie X-Ray Oscar, GCXO. As the crow flies, it's about 7 minutes from us, but we're going to fly along the coast, come in at 4,000 feet, we'll make a left turn, and we'll come right in on the runway. Should be cool. Should be cool. From Oswald's perspective. Got my aircraft, the FGUK livery, got Stewart in his PC-9M. It's all good. He's wagging his wings. He's showing off. He's wagging. Ooh, he's shaking his butt. That was kind of cool. From Stewart's perspective. Waggle, 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 waggle and waggle. Just in case you don't think these guys are in control of these aircraft, man. I'm sorry, these lag setting things is a game changer for me. This is This is an epiphany, I tell you.
Okay.
I love the coastline of this island.
Big motorway down there.
Oh yeah. See the lights coming on too.
Not yet, I don't. Oh, the motorway lights are on, I see that.
Yeah. That's what I meant. If you look just about straight ahead, you'll see the beacon flashing on the airport we're going to land at.
Up in the mountain.
Say again?
Up in the mountain.
Roger that. Up and to our left. We're going to continue to follow the coastline until we come on runway vector, and then we're going to turn left. This runway is long. You got plenty of time, but we're going to come in on a short turn, so you're going to want to decrease you're going to want to descend and control your speed. Or you can do like I do and just jump into the water.
Hey, you can go into the water you want. Only a few sharks.
Sharks.
Maybe sure.
Oh my God. You got young people though. I never got into that.
You don't want it.
The lady I used to work with was just like baby shark, baby shark, baby shark. Ah!
I like the way the nightly plays with light and shadows in the cockpit. Much better than the 2020.3.19 version.
Oh yeah, the new stuff is the bomb. I just got to be careful about. Stu, how often do you update to the latest nightly build?
Oh, about once a month.
Okay.
If that.
I'm still running the one that Android put up about, fixing all that weirdness. I'm still running. It worked fabulously, and I'm still working it because it still works fabulously. Looking for a GPS FMS of 290, which will bring us onto the runway vector. A little bit here. We'll be making a left turn, maintain 4,000 feet till we line up with the runway. Then it's all yours, you guys. All yours.
Yeah.
And I'm done leading you. You're like my kids. You're off and running. Give you a scream out here. We're going to be turning left to GPS FMS 290. 290. Stand by. Maintain 4,000 feet until you get your bearings. Mark, turning left, 290 degrees. Probably fucked this all up. In fact, I know I just did. Damn it.
Yeah, we're too far.
Yeah, well said.
We're
gonna-
take it
what?
under control.
Find the runway. Get your butt down there. We're gonna park up on the right, under the. You'll find the fire station there on your right. We're gonna park up just to the right of that, or left of that.
I see it.
Anybody not see the airport?
Oh, I see it.
I know you do. You got the eagle eye. I was talking to these other guys.
A little bit of turbulence coming over the edge of the mountain there. Be aware. Massive increase in lift there.
Ooh, yeah, a little crosswind.
And tailwind.
Fire station, we're going to park up just to the left of that by the yellow tower. Try to miss all the crap they got parked on our way. Park in front of the buses.
taxiing this bird is a bit like holiday on ice.
Yeah, you gotta trim that. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Trust me.
I like it.
You suck, Ozzy. No, it wants to skid like it's on ice. Most of it's because the propeller has way too much mass and it's the RPMs are way too, and idle are way too high. So it's, I mean, I think you can actually pull the throttle all the way back and still take off from that aircraft. It's like not good. I'll fix it. And I gotta fix those lights too because it's that red beacon keeps blasting right into your cockpit.
They see I had an exclusion in the light pack for that. Couldn't do it in internal views.
Look at you!
Lift the light, the XMLs out the Sea King, that'll fix it. Or the red light, the beacon XML from the Sea King, that'll fix it.
I do love the fact that Sonny is sitting close enough to Oswald that the green light from his starboard wing is reflecting off of her fuselage. It's just cool. Well, it's not. It is Sonny. Sure it is. EC-135.
She's missing. Oh, is that problem where it disappears on my screen after 2 hours? Aye, that's what's happened.
What? That's just
Yeah.
weird, man. You
It is
promised
weird,
it wouldn't
isn't
get
it?
weird.
I can't figure out why it does it. I was wondering why I can't hear her, but I can't see her. So. Well, that's it.
That's it. Well done. Look at us, 4 minutes early. Nobody, well, except for me crashing into the water.
And me into the DR400.
Well, you know, what are you going to do? Some of us just got weird things about us. We try to be nice, but what is that crazy aircraft?
What's what crazy aircraft? Yeah. Huh? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at Mada, I think.
Mada.
Mada boom, mada bing, mada boom.
He's flying not our H-9M.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm like not seeing him. I'm at mini and I feel like Mr. Ollie. I've got like I don't see him. I don't even see a glider. Ooh, look at the flashing green lights. Cool. Oh no, it wasn't even that. It was the other dude, Oli with yellow and black. I didn't even know we had that livery, man. That's Swiss. That's awesome. I like that. Anyway, here we are. Everybody made it. We've reached our final destination. Everybody's cool. Everybody's wonderful. You bunch of FGUK'ers. I love you.
I'm going to say it. Who wants to do next week?
Who wants to do next week? Actually, I've got one all rigged up. It's
No,
fast.
so you do.
I'll take it.
Okay then.
Mwah, Sonny.
Right, we're on the video.
Thanks,
Say goodnight
Lulu.
to Facebook.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Good looking stuff. I'm going to kill the video, so say goodnight, kiddos.
Night, Facebook.
Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.